Hello everybody and welcome back to this tutorial, and right now we're going to take a look at some of the different functions that we can do in Python 3. In the previous video we saw an example of a program that actually performs the guessing of the number. Now that was a successful example since we actually managed to implement two different functions into that program, and then you can call it whenever you need them. But right now we're going to take a look at some of the more simple functions that actually make sense in Python 3 and that you will rather understand very easy. So let us open up our idle right here. We are not going to actually use the programs themselves. We can code everything right here for now on. So let us first of all create an actual function that will reverse a string. Now, there is an actual easy way to reverse a string in Python. Basically, if you just use something like this, so input underscore string will be equal to actually this is a test. So this is our string. Where is my single quote? Okay, there it is. Then we can actually create a function def reverse underscore string, which will take an input of the actual string itself. And what we will do with that string is we will basically print, we want to print the reverse string. So what we are going to do is we are going to print this string and then open and close square brackets. We just change the keyboard to English, maybe it will be easier. So open and close square brackets, and right here type 2 dots, 2 dots, and then -1. So this is just basically a string manipulation. What this part right here, 2 dots and 2 dots and then -1 do is basically it will reverse a string. So let me just press enter right here. And right now if we call a reverse underscore string function on our input string, you can see we actually get a reversed string from this actual string right here. Now we can do that for every string we want, so we can actually create our input string. Sorry about that. Actually my keyboard bugged out. So input string equals to actually input, and we can just type here enter any string you want. We can enter hello world right here, and then we can actually call the reverse string onto that string. Simple as that. And you can see it will reverse the sentence or the string, or however you want to call it. So this is a simple function that will actually take an input of a string, and then it will perform the reverse value of that string. It will print it to the screen. Now you can also, if you don't want to print it, you can just return it from this function to a different variable and then print it onto the screen then. So right now let us actually perform the function that will actually check whether the number is even or odd. Now we can actually simply check that the number will be even if its module, or if 1 divided by 2, it doesn't give any remain. That means the number is even. If it does give a remain, that means the number is odd. So we're going to create a function that will do that. We can create it right here. So def even and or odd, or we can just call it even underscore odd. It will take an input of a number, so let us just use an input num. We will call it like that. Now remember, right now throughout this entire function we need to use num as an actual value. Don't rename it. So if we can do something like this, if num and then module 2 is equal to actually 0, then it means that the number is even. So we can print the number is even. We can then use else, print the number is odd. Simple as that. So the number is odd. This is our entire function, so let us go over it once again. We will parse an argument of the number to this function, then we will perform an if-else statement that will check whether this number is even or odd. Then we can actually have a number as a variable to be equal to integer out of input, and then here we will specify to user enter any number you want. Right here, enter any number you want, we specify 20, and then we can actually perform even or odd from our number, and then we can see the number is even. So right now, let us also try to do the same with an odd number, just to see whether it works. So copy this statement right here, paste it right here. We can use 13, and then even underscore odd from number. And right now, the number is odd. So we successfully created a function that will check whether the number is even or odd. We also successfully created a function that will reverse a string right here, even though this simple part right here will reverse a string, but doesn't matter. This is just us showing some different examples of using functions. And we're also going to continue coding different programs, simple programs, in the next lectures. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!